friends. My name is Mrs. A, and I'm really excited to share a story with you today. This story is really special to me because it was sent by my friend Lizzy Shortall, and she wrote this book, Joy's Playground. It's illustrated by Roberto Cruz, and I'm so glad that Lizzy and Roberto worked together to make this beautiful book because it has so many important reminders for us. If you know me, you know that I like to spend time thinking about my feelings, identifying my feelings, and sharing my feelings. And I often ask you to do the same. This book gives us so many strategies and important reminders of how we can work through our feelings, understand our feelings, and use them to help us and to help each other. So today I'm really glad to share with you Joy's Playground, written by Lizzy Shortall, illustrated by Roberto Cruz. And here we have a dedication that says, "For Chloe and Amy, who bring the greatest joy, hope, and love into my world." Forward. Some information before we get started. Joy and her animal friends in Lizzy's lovely book are full of fun and wisdom. They find different ways to get through the challenges they face in their adventures. In doing so, they gently remind children and adults how to help each other and themselves when things get difficult. And that foreword was written by Professor Robbie Gilligan from Trinity College of Dublin. Let's listen to Joy's Playground. Joy, Jumpet, and Torty were on the roundabout. They laughed as they nearly took off from the ground. A grumpy giraffe came along following their sound. Do you see that grumpy giraffe? Yeah. How can you tell they're grumpy? Yeah, the way their eyes and eyebrow are furrowed, their frown. Nice. Wonder why they're grumpy. "What's your name?" said Jumpet. "I'm Geraldine. I'm tired and cross. You can come play with us if you'd like." Just then, a monkey whizzed by, looking confused by the sun in his eyes. He kept going and then, bump! "Can we help you, dear monkey?" Torty called out to him. "Does your head have a lump?" Oh my, so right away, things are happening. They've met Geraldine, this grumpy giraffe, and here's a monkey looking dizzy and confused. I hope this monkey's okay. "Hi, my name is Mike. I was halfway home when I lost my bike. I get mixed up when I go to places that are new. How about you?" Torty popped his head high. "Oh yes, that happens to me too." Has anyone else ever felt mixed up when they go to a place that's new, that's unfamiliar, where they haven't been before? Me too. Joy sat down beside Mike. "I can teach you mindfulness for relaxation if you'd like." "Oh yes, please do," said Mike, tripping over his shoe. "Take a big breath through your nose, then let it out of your mouth. That will tell your brain that it's time to help you out. Then open your eyes wide and see what you can see. Hear what you can hear. Smell what you can smell. Taste what you can taste. Feel what you can feel. Take your time and you will be fine." Friends, this is one of the pieces of this book that I think is so helpful. This poem here that Joy recites to Mike, listen again as we read the next few pages. It might come up. "Did you leave your monkey prints behind on your trail?" asked Joy. "Is there a line on the ground where you dragged your tail? See what you can feel. Try it out with your hand or your heel." Just then, a beautiful squirrel appeared from under the bush, one that was full of flowers and looking so lush. She looked rather scared. We're in a big rush. Why do you think she's scared? What do you notice in her face that gives you that clue? Yeah, her eyes are really big and wide. Her mouth is open. Even the way her body is shaped, her body language is showing us that she's a bit scared. "Hello there, little squirrel. Are you okay?" asked Joy gently. She made a squeak so small that it was barely heard. "My name is Sasha, and I'm very scared. This bush is thorny, and my tail nearly got snared." Jumpet hopped over. "I have a trick. It might help you, too." "Really?" said Sasha, coming a little closer. "I pretend my feet are protected by jelly beans. Then I just walk right through. If you put your mind there first, your body will follow. If we feel brave, there is so much we can do." Really like Jumpet's idea. If you put your body there first, then your mind will follow. So, have you ever encountered something that made you a little scared? Maybe riding your bike without training wheels. Maybe trying something new or climbing a tree. If you want to do it and you think that your body is strong and you're feeling confident but a little scared, if you put your body there, your mind will follow. And you'll be ready to try some new things and be brave. Geraldine came closer. "Joy told me that helping others might help me too. It's sometimes easier with two. Perhaps I can go there with you?" Sasha, still looking scared, nodded and agreed. "Yes, please." Sasha went toward the nut tree with Geraldine. She put her mind there first and saw herself up the tree. She started to feel brave and squeaked with excitement. "I can give this a go!" "It's all safe up here. You can trust your gut," said Geraldine. Sasha took off, and soon she had her paws full of nuts. "I'm so glad to have a friend like you," Geraldine told Sasha. "You're as brave as can be." "Thank you for helping me find the courage to go up the tree." Sasha beamed, full of glee. I love that Geraldine complimented Sasha on being brave. That was really kind. I love that she was there to help her face her fear. Mike tried to join them, leaping onto the tree, but he tumbled down, scratching his knee. Torty called out to him, "Remember your mindfulness. Take a big, deep breath. See what you can see. Hear what you can hear. Smell what you can smell. Taste what you can taste. Feel what you can feel. Take your time, and you'll be fine." Mike stopped to take a big breath. When he listened, he heard his mama calling out to him. When he looked, he saw his papa there too. Do you see his mama and papa up high in the other tree? All because Mike took that moment to be mindful. If you've been with me before, you know that we practice mindfulness every time we're together. And this is a great example of another way we can try it. Mike made a monkey noise. His mama and papa made noises back. He was so happy, he lost his footing and fell on his back. Sasha quickly leapt out from underneath the tree and caught Mike. Whew. I'm so glad his friends were there. "Sasha, you are brave and you are special," said Joy, holding her up in the air. "I didn't know I had such strength and I could save Mike from his fall. I am not a scared squirrel. I am brave after all." Suddenly there was a loud plonk, then a splash. Torty fell out of his canoe. Joy called out, "Torty, can you swim back over to us?" "Oh no," he cried. "I'm afraid I will turn over on my back." "Well, we will get to the canoe and rescue you," shouted Joy. Do you see Torty out there and his friends on the shore? What feelings do you think they might be feeling? Yeah, looks like they're feeling scared or shocked or concerned. They want to help their friend. They set about making a boat using fallen trees, tying it together with broken branches that they collected from the ground. Geraldine, Joy, Sasha, Jumpet, and Mike set off. Using branches, they pushed their boat along the pond. Mike called out to Torty, "Your friends are all here, so don't give up hope. You can use my tail like it's a rope." Young Mike got excited, jumping up and down. The boat wobbled, and they all toppled out. Let's stay calm and come up with a plan, Joy said to her friends. Okay, said Sasha. I'll go and get his canoe. That is something I know I can do. I can trust my gut. I can put my mind there first, and my body will follow. They all cheered for Sasha. You can do it! You can do it! So again, Sasha is being brave. She's putting her mind there first, and her body is following. She knows she has to help her friend. Geraldine's pout was now a scowl. Remember, helping someone else can help you too, said Joy. Friendship first is the best way. You're right, said Geraldine. I can use my long neck to help, instead of making a fuss. Geraldine called out to her friends. My neck is above water. I can carry some of you. Mike and Jumpet hopped up. They smiled in thanks, and Geraldine smiled too. So even though Geraldine was feeling grumpy and pouting and scowling, she remembered that helping others can help her too. I think that's an important reminder for us all. Mike spotted his parents on a faraway tree. Hi, Mama and Papa, he waved. Look at me! In his excitement, he slipped and splashed into the pond. Help! He yelped. Joy called out to Mike. You can use your mindfulness to calm yourself down. Take a big, deep breath. You try it with me. See what you can see. Hear what you can hear. Smell what you can smell. Taste what you can taste. Feel what you can feel. Take your time, and you'll be fine. Mike took a deep breath, and he asked his mind, Please help me out. I see what I can see. I hear what I can hear. I smell what I can smell. I taste what I can taste. I feel what I can feel. And I am fine. He swam toward Joy, and his friends cheered, Hip, hip, hooray! All the friends had rescued Torty together. They rowed back across the pond to Joy's playground. They danced and laughed together, happy to be back on dry land. A new circle of friends who helped each other understand. And here at the end of the book, there are some really helpful reminders. I just want to read one of them to you, and I hope that you get this book for yourself. You can check the link in my description to get your own copy. But I love these reminders. For example, if you're feeling grumpy like Geraldine, it says, if you are feeling grumpy, you can look for all the good around you and try to help a friend. Just like in the story, when Geraldine helped, she actually started to feel better. And so here are a bunch of different reminders for things you can do if you're feeling a certain way or feeling stuck in one zone and want to move to another. And that is Joy's Playground. And as you can tell, I love this book for so many reasons. So please grab yourself a copy by following the link in the description. And be sure to hit subscribe while you're down there so you can see when I get to share other incredible books with you. If you are an author or an illustrator or want to share books that you've created with me so I can share them with others, then you can also send me an email. You'll find all of that in the description as well. Friends, thank you so much for spending some time with me listening to Joy's Playground. I hope you make it a wonderful rest of the day. And I want to send you off with some love, a hug if you want it, and I can't wait to see you next time.